Hello, Moguls. I'm Chad Johnson, founder of A ScRxipt.
Hi, I am Joyce Johnson. I am Chad's mother, and I am the inspiration for A ScRxipt.
That's all right. Do you know that 1 in 5 adults state difficulty in paying for their prescription medication? That's over 58 million people. And one of them happened to be my mother. She lost her retiree private insurance, was forced to apply for Medicare, and her out-of-pocket expenses skyrocketed from previously under $20 a month to over $400 per month if she chose to get all of her medications. And so I thought about health savings accounts and GoFundMes and Cash Apps and Venmos where people send money to assist people. I said, what if we took the functionality from all of those and combined them into one? So A ScRxipt is like a health savings account that anyone could contribute to, similar to a GoFundMe, using technology similar to a Cash App and Venmo. The funds in a ScRxipt account, however, are only able to be redeemed for the purchase of prescription medication, medical supplies, or medical equipment at a pharmacy, whether in person or online. So, Mom, do you have anything else to add?
Moguls, no one should have to choose between paying for food or medication. I'm so proud of my son for getting us this far. And I ask that you help us get A ScRxipt into the hands of those who need it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chad, the first thing that popped in my mind, Chad, was where do you think you could go for the majority of your funding for this?
The funding for this, here's the interesting thing for us. What we've learned with A ScRxipt is you think about Cash App and Venmo, getting into the card issuing business where we're not operating as a bank, we have to find a sponsor bank. And so we've actually found a platform, Galileo, and even for our pilot, the Bank Corp is actually going to be our sponsor bank so that we don't have to worry about regulations and think about becoming a bank. And in order to do so, they require us after this market validation to go out, get the volume, and then when we become what they will consider our own program manager, they'd like for us to have at least $1.5 million in reserves for us to go to the pro level. Where we actually generate revenue from this is when we become our own program manager, we actually get a percentage from interchange. So every transaction that's made, we get interchange from that, and that does not touch or impact the individual that's using A ScRxipt.
Well, I love that there's a platform that allows us to nurture our elders and our family. One of the questions I'm wondering, so your next step is really predicated on your raise, is that correct?
Correct. So we're pre-revenue and pre-seed, where I've been funding it through my own capital, as well as funds through pitch competitions and the business accelerator that I've gone through. Where we're currently at now is launching that pilot for the market validation. And once the market validation happens, then we're able to prove that people will actually put money into accounts, which we've been able to prove with the healthcare provider that we've selected. They're putting money into accounts, so we have to prove that people are willing to give money to put onto accounts. And then we have to prove that people are gonna take a A ScRxipt card and go purchase their medication.
What a great vision from your mom, Joyce, to creating something conceptual, taking it to reality. So congratulations on what you've done so far.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate that. All right, come on back.
There's definitely a need for the underinsured.
Jerry, it's an enormous problem in this world, and it's not a secret. Your prescription could cost $1,000 in this country, $100 in Canada, $30 in Sweden, $300 somewhere else, and it's exactly the same medication. It's what the drug companies want to charge when people can't pay for their medication. So it's an enormous problem.